Welcome to States and Cities Are Not Places or a Government live show. Today's corporation is the City of Marlin, a child corporation of the Corporation of Texas. City Charter ***. Editors note the city charter was approved by the electorate on November 8, 1977 and adopted by the Council by ordinance of November 16, 77. Subsequent amendments of the charter will be indicated by an appropriate history note following the amended section. If a section does not have a history note, this means that it is derived from the original ORD of November 16, 77, which adopted the charter. Art. I. Name of city, boundaries, powers of city, 1.01 to -1.05. Art. 2. The City Council, 2.01 to -2.11. Art. 3. Administrative Organization, 3.01 to -3.03. Art. 4. Municipal Court, 4.01 to -4.03. Art. V. Elections, 5.01 to -5.06. Art. 6. Initiative, Referendum, and Recall, 6.01 to -6.11. Art. 7. Finance, 7.01 to -7.13. Art. 8. Bonds, certificates of obligation, warrants and other evidence of indebtedness, 8.01 to -8.05. Art. 9. Taxation, 9.01 to -9.08. Art. X. Franchise and Public Utility, 10.01 to -10.06. Art. 11. General Provisions, 11.01 to -11.08. Article I. Name of city, boundaries, powers of city. Sector 1.01. Name. The inhabitants of the City of Marlin, Falls County, Texas, within the corporate limits as now established or as hereafter established, in the manner provided by law, shall continue to be a municipal body politic and corporate in perpetuity, under the name of the City of Marlin. Sector 1.02. Boundaries. The boundaries and limits of the city are hereby established and described as those which exist under authority of the current city ordinances as displayed on a map maintained by the city secretary, and those boundaries established and changed hereafter as provided. Sector 1.03. Extension of boundaries. The council shall have power by ordinance, to annex territory lying adjacent to the city, with or without the consent of the owners or inhabitants thereof, and subject only to procedural laws, thereby extending and enlarging the boundary limits of the city. Such annexation shall be limited and controlled only by the laws of the state of Texas. Sector 1.04. De-annexation. In addition to the other powers of de-annexation as authorized by law, the council may discontinue territory adjacent to the corporate limit as part of said city by ordinance duly passed, with or without the consent of the inhabitants or qualified voters of said territory. Prior to the final passage of such ordinance, the council shall provide an opportunity for all interested persons to be heard at a public hearing, notice of which is to be given as in the case of annexation by ordinance, unless otherwise required by law. Page 2 of 20. Sector 1.05. Powers of the city. The city shall have all of the powers granted to cities by the Constitution and laws of the state of Texas, together with all of the implied powers necessary to execute such granted powers. The city may use a corporate seal, may sue and be sued, may contract and be contracted with, may cooperate with the government of the state of Texas or any agency or political subdivision thereof, or with the federal government or any agency thereof, to accomplish any lawful purpose for the advancement of the interest, welfare, health, morals, comfort, safety, and convenience of the city and its inhabitants, may acquire property within or without its corporate limits for any municipal Purpose in fee simple, or in any lesser interest or estate, by purchase, gift, devise, lease or condemnation, and, subject to the provisions of this charter, may sell, lease, mortgage, hold, manage, improve, and control such property as may now or hereafter to be owned by it, may adopt ordinances and enact such regulations as may be expedient for the maintenance of good government, order, and peace of the city and the welfare, health, morals, comfort, safety and convenience of its inhabitants. In addition to the powers enumerated herein, and subject only to the limitations imposed by the state constitution, the laws of the state of Texas, and this charter, the city shall have, without the necessity of express enumeration in this charter, each and every power which, by virtue of Article 11, Sector 5 of the Constitution of Texas, the people of the city are empowered by election to grant or confer upon the city by expressly and specifically granting and enumerating the same herein. Article 2. The City Council. Sector 2.01. Number, selection, terms. The City Council shall be composed of the mayor and 6 members. The mayor shall be elected, as provided by law, from the city at large. Each of the 6 council members shall be elected from each of the 6 precincts that the City Council shall hereafter establish. The positions of the members of the council shall be numbered 1 through 6. Incumbent council members serving in elected positions prior to the adoption of 6 single-member districts shall continue to fill their terms to expiration. Beginning in the first regular or special election for city offices in 1993, and every odd-numbered year thereafter, positions 1, 3 and 5 shall be elected under the single-member precincts, as amended. Beginning with the first regular or special election for city offices in 1994, and every even-numbered year thereafter, positions 2, 4 and 6 shall be elected under the single-member precincts, as amended. The mayor shall be elected each odd-numbered year. The members of the council, including the mayor, shall each have terms consisting of 2 years. ORD No. 92-23, App. A. Prop. 1, December 8, 92. Editor's Note: Proposition 1 concerning number, selection, and terms of mayor and council members was approved by the voters at an election held January 16, 1993. Click the link in the description for the full text. There you have our Reshops people are pretending to live in companies foreign ones. Welcome to States and Cities.